Hello, everybody. This is your host, Yoshi, of the YouTube channel Casual Gamer. Just stopping by to say hi. Got another wake and bake going on. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Mine was pretty good. Got a refund back from Bonnaroo before COVID-19 went on its rampage. Decided to get some tickets for Bonnaroo. And they postponed it, and then they canceled, which is a good thing because like 20,000 people gathering together, even outside, would have been for a disaster. I decided to get a little bit of wine and kind of have my own celebration. I was really hoping to actually go to Bonnaroo. Tool was playing, and I haven't been to Bonnaroo in like several years. Went there once, and it was amazing. But hey, there's always next year in 2022. More than likely, 2022 is when Bonnaroo will be able to take place. Because it's gonna take a while for the vaccines to be distributed and everybody to take enough, and enough people to be able to take vaccines in order for us to be able to have a decent enough herd immunity in order to be able to do large gatherings again without the risk of that area becoming a hot spot for COVID-19. I'm going to try to get some games out today. It's Monday. I'm in a slight funk, but I'm gonna see about doing something around 12. And maybe try to get an episode knocked out. I gotta fight the boss and Lords of the Fallen, the commander, and he's pretty hard. Gotta fight a little Johnny in the Surge 2, and I gotta find the proper strategy in order to take him out. Greed Falls. Still doing on some quests, trying to find the, last episode we, found the sanctuary that the villager sent us to. We were trying to find, demonic spirits. Moonlighter, I gotta build up the armor to fight the boss, the giant snake, desert dungeon boss. It's a pretty tough one. And Disintegration, I still haven't been able to beat that boss. It's crazy. I'm really bad at shooting though. So, the boss is still pretty hard. I mean, it's a stationary boss. But you do have all the summons and stuff you gotta deal with while waiting to be able to strike the boss. So it's something. So what did everybody do for their weekend? Mine was mainly drinking a bit of wine and taking some wine naps. That's something I like to do when I drink. When I'm drinking by myself, I tend to just get tired a lot, so I just take naps. When I'm drinking with others, I still get tired, but I'm able to party more if we're like partying or something. It just depends on the the energy of the environment I am at the moment, I guess. But I do enjoy sleeping when I drink. That's the main reason, for the most part, as to why I drink, so that I can sleep. Because usually I like to drink when I'm out of weed. Uh, uh, when I'm out of weed, I have a lot of tics, which causes me to have problems sleeping. So then I will, down some wine in order to be able to fall asleep. Uh, Wine doesn't really do much for the tics. Which I've been having some. I had some tics last night. It's hasn't happened in a long time. I've been able to stay medicated. I'm not sure why. It's probably I'm getting slightly stressed out over events going on in the nation, and not sure what's going to happen. And being that I'm a POC, and we have the far right extremists starting to make some headway as being something again, it's kind of worrisome for me. I know where I'm living at the moment. I'm not like encountering a lot of racist people since I'm inside a whole lot, but I do live in a pretty racist area. My family doesn't really deal with it a whole lot, since my mom is white. My oldest brother, he's white as well, though. He's actually half Saudi Arabian, half American white, I guess. But he looks completely white. Won't get the same kind of hassle. Because I know they have not experienced any kind of racism. Not the type of racism, or, well, not the racism that I've experienced while living here. Pretty much since I was a kid, or, well, pretty much since I moved here, which was like around the 8th grade, I got discriminated against for either being mixed or not being religious, which is not surprising. I do live in the buckle of the Bible Belt. Though I did experience a lot of racism as well in my hometown of Terre Haute. I know people would call me Oreo, or, one thing that's annoying is constantly getting asked your ethnic, or where are you from, or, what color is your mom, blah, 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 and it's like, people are surprised when I tell them that I'm born in America, because they, expect to hear that I was born somewhere else, especially since I got a red beard and mustache. I always get asked, "Oh, do you dye that?" It's like, no, I don't. There's a number of people with red beards and mustaches, white people, black people. It's something that happens, especially due to the bit of racial mixing. There are a number of black people look black, but they have a bit of whiteness in their ancestry due to the slave owners raping slaves. I don't know, I'm just kind of keeping up to date on like current events. Probably shouldn't too much or as much as I do, but I want to know what's going on so I can at least know what's going on. I don't want to be too ignorant on like current events, and somebody tells me something and I'm like, what? That's actually going on? I do like to know. It's kind of like with the white people that are ignorant of their own white privilege. It's crazy. Um, so how do you guys feel about the recent current events? Like, the post office fiasco, or the post office um, fiasco, I meant to say. um, the events in Kenosha, the RNC events going on, Biden and Harris. Um, if you, I'm pretty much against all politicians at this moment. I'm tired of having politicians. They're mainly just self-interested business people, masquerading as leaders. In my opinion, we need to start automating everything and giving people direct access to their goods and resources, because that would alleviate a lot of issues that are in society, in my opinion. Because it's the restriction of access to goods and resources that causes a lot of people to commit various crimes in order to, make money in order to access those goods and resources. We can pretty much cut out the middleman and give everybody direct access. Then people will be, then people won't have to spend, 8 hours a day just making money to be able to access the goods and services they need. They can spend that time actually, doing something they enjoy in life, or, actually being able to help humanity progress when previously they wouldn't have been able to, due to being unable to access said resource, like a better education or the materials needed to craft something that could be the newest invention. I don't know. That's a bit radical for some people, but in all honesty, with the technology that we have, we could easily be doing that. And it actually would be, in my opinion, less resource intensive on society or the earth, because with the use of various technologies, we can also create better products that could be recycled, as well as longer lasting products that will, in the long run, use less resources, because you will have to replace that item less compared to planned obsolescence that we have now, where items are created to break down sooner, so that people need to either replace the entire item or buy parts for it, keeping a stream of income for said corporation. It's just, in my opinion, just common sense. Hope you guys have a great time. Peace out. Hit the notification bell so you can stay up to date on the newest videos that I put out. I should have one out today. If not, there will be uploads tomorrow.